Hello. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dan kita kembali lagi dengan Steelrising. Aku lupa. Kita dah sampai mana actually? Should be kita sampai dekat. Yeah. Kat sini. You have to check up dengan Mirabeau, yes. To information.
Minister Necker claims that you are a familiar face at the Tuileries Palace.
That old story. Will it hound me until I have drawn my last breath? This, madame, is nothing but an unfounded rumor that I am trying in vain to dispel. To what do I owe the displeasure of having to defend myself once again?
I must get hold of some documents that are kept in an armoured safe in the King's chambers.
What lock could resist your talents?
Minister Necker said it was indestructible.
Oh, I see. Well, let me think. Who could help you? After all, a lock is nothing more than a simple mechanism. Nothing that can resist the expertise of our dear Monsieur Bailly. Why don't you ask him for help?
I'll be sure to do so.
Now, who else might be of use? Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier as well.
Lavoisier.
The commissioner. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you something you can use to blow the door off that stubborn safe.
Good. I will go and find him.
Now, if you'll forgive me, I have an urgent matter to attend to.
Hey, macam.
For everything.
You are forgiven.
It has been a pleasure, madam.
I forgive you. Ni macam. Ni apa dia belah? Monsieur Lavoisier. Bailly lu.
Monsieur Bailly.
Mademoiselle, I am very pleased to find you here with us within the shelter of these walls.
The notes found that the Lemonese home.
Written in a script that I was unable to read.
Let me see. Je vois. These pages were written using some sort of shorthand. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I'm wont to use it myself from time to time.
I'm wont.
My ideas as they come.
What does it say?
WONT.
Difficult to decipher. Je crois. I believe it's an autopsy report. The author writes that the subject died from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is prussic acid?
My apologies, Aegis, but I'm no chemist. You should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Lavoisier lagi.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock that is supposed to be unbreakable. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised me to ask you for help.
But I'm an astronomer, mon enfant, not a locksmith. I know my way around lenses, filters, racks, and tripods. But I've never given a moment's thought to how a lock works. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau was joking with you, that's all. Où est-il, ce brave homme, so that we might ask him?
He has left. A matter that could not wait.
Excuse me? Do you mean he left the convent? That's madness. What was so important that he would put himself in such danger?
Intriguing indeed.
Itulah. Aku rasa dia patah balik ke sana. And dia bagi tahu nama dia kat kita sebab kita nak suruh kita buang masa tanya.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Prussic
What is
acid.
prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the cochineal, an insect.
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal poison of the most dangerous sort. Though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state, or a coma, if you will.
A deadly poison.
Aegis, is everything all right?
I would like to access the contents of a safe that is supposedly unbreakable. Dare I ask for your help, Monsieur Lavoisier?
And how can I be of assistance to you, madame?
I need gunpowder to break through the door.
Gunpowder? But I don't have a speck of it, mon ami. Do you think I just walk around with explosives in my pockets?
Oh. I apologize. It was Monsieur de Mirabeau's idea.
Mirabeau?
Yes.
Ridiculousness. I suspect he knows full well whatever he's
Dia
playing.
nak suruh kita buang masa tanya daripada ni.
So we can ask him what's truly going on.
He has left. He had an urgent matter to attend to.
I'm sorry, madame. If I could inspect the safe and determine what metal was used in its fabrication, I might be able to find a solution. But given the circumstances, I'm sadly not in a position to help you.
I understand.
Okay, the gunpowder.
Found at the warehouse suggests that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable. You must find a way to get there and put an end to this threat.
So let's go.
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Yang ni tu baru cakap tadi kan. Ada apa-apa lagi dialog?
Eh bien. Do you come bearing news from Monsieur Marat? I have it on good. He's the only.
Ni dah
Is
kot.
your plan to arm the populace going as planned?
Oh, fuck. Even if they were.
Ah, ini kita dah.
This makes.
The location, a statue.
That's right.
Lanterne des morts.
What do you mean, Monsieur?
Lanterns of the dead. Ancient stone pillars that are found near some
New
cemetery.
dialog?
Our ancestors kept a fire going on top of them. Today, no one knows what they were used for.
Aku tak ingat.
Full of light
Tapi rasa aku dia ni ada main bercakap juga kan.
Others claim
Semalam.
that human bones, mercury and lime were burned there. Some odious sorcery that was meant to entrap the tormented souls that wandered around the burial grounds.
That makes sense and confirms my observations. I'm now certain that the King's lanterns capture the anima essence of the dead who have been cast into purgatory, and that this essence is what allows the automats to stay in motion, without needing a key to wind them.
Paternoster quies in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum.
Now that I think about it, Madame, you obviously are not subject to the harmful effects of these lanterns.
No, au contraire. When activated, these statues reveal an apparatus that allows me to repair myself.
It follows that if you destroy these lanterns, the people will be free to fight again.
Unfortunately, they are preternaturally strong. Nothing can so much as damage them.
Come now.
Yang Vesta tu lah.
Indestructible. If we knew what these lanterns were made of, perhaps I could find a way to destroy them.
Take a look at this ledger, Monsieur Lavoisier. It contains a list of metals. I found it by the factories, near Vaucanson's workshop.
Vaucanson.
See. Steel, molybdenum, good. Tiens, donc, tungsten and zirconium. This master blacksmith knows his trade. These metals can be used to make the strongest alloy imaginable, as long as you have a fortune to invest.
For that, our clockwork tyrant knows no bounds.
Well, Monsieur Lavoisier, is there any way to break this alloy?
Break it? Certainly not. But a mineral acid could change its structure. Melt it, perhaps. I would recommend sulfuric acid, or vitriol, if you prefer to use its common name.
Where can I obtain some vitriol?
I had some, but my laboratory at L'Arsenal was ransacked. I can't tell you any more than that. You should ask my colleague, Monsieur Bailly. He uses similar
Bailly
substances
lagi.
in his research.
Oh, dang it, man. Really?
Did you find out what Cagliostro was up to near the Tuileries?
No, not yet.
Remember what Monsieur de Mirabeau told us? He said the Count looked extremely busy near the Tuileries.
Would you happen to know where I could find some vitriol?
Sulfuric acid? Of course. Combined with sea salt and green copperas, we use it to polish the lenses of our telescopes. But I don't know how much we have. You would need to go to the Louvre and take a look at the observatory's storeroom to find out.
If you will allow me to.
Of course, madame. Here is the key.
Okay.
Bye, Monsieur Big.
Louvre.
Has anyone
What, Julia
seen
Roman?
the mirror?
Raymond. Sorry.
Monsieur Raymond.
Aegis, we are very pleased to see you again. It was very unwise of us to leave the Société without such a capable bodyguard as yourself. It is a miracle that we got here safely.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Have you ever heard of the Club de Massiac, Aegis?
No, monsieur.
It's an association that meets at the Hotel de Massiac, just west of Les Halles. It counts some of the wealthiest plantation owners in the empire. Those from Saint-Domingue and the Petite Santé, our most formidable adversaries. They are waging a war of influence to keep the slave trade going, and resort to the vilest methods to achieve their ends. They worship nothing but money, and their greed is matched only by their cruelty. Regrettably, My interests occasionally require me to suffer their company. 2 months ago, I was in Le Havre to settle some business with the Admiralty when I overheard a conversation between two planters there. If they are to be believed, the Club de Marcillac is plotting to create sleepless slaves, des esclaves sans sommeil. Those were their exact words. It's hard to say what this could possibly mean, but I fear they plan to administer some foul drug to their slaves to force them to toil day and night, without rest. Our organization will not let these poor souls endure such a hell. Aegis, we must look into this. It is a matter of great urgency.
You speak of greed, Monsieur Raymond. But could you enlighten us as to what makes you any different from the planters you condemn?
What exactly do you accuse me of, Monsieur de Robespierre? S'il vous plaît, do tell.
Do you not
S'il vous
also
plaît.
exploit the labor of these poor souls yourself on your indigo plantation?
I fight every minute of every day to improve their condition. No one would have the audacity to deny this.
If that's the case, then why wait? Free them. You preach abolition, yet you continue to line your pockets at their expense. The truth is, you refuse to upend the established colonial order because your entire fortune depends on it.
Gado.
To criticize from atop Mount Olympus,
Gado.
Maximilian. You know nothing of the realities of Saint-Domingue. What would happen to all these people if I freed them tomorrow? Without an education, without a livelihood, I would be condemning them to the most abject misery. No. I must act with both compassion and realism.
It is true that every reform must be approached with prudence. This reform is not so difficult. I've begun it myself at La Belle Gabrielle, my plantation in Guyane. There you will not find slaves, but workers who earn a weekly wage. And my plantation is no less profitable.
Ah, yes, profit. Because that's the most important thing. Don't you see, the law of nature gives every man the right to cultivate his own land.
Monsieur, calm yourselves. I implore you. Now is no time to quarrel. What Monsieur Raymond has related to us is extremely worrying. We must find out more about this plot to create sleepless slaves as quickly as possible. Aegis, you are the only one who stands a chance of making it to the Hôtel de Marcillac alive.
Hello.
My respects, Monseigneur.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon, Aegis. We missed you when we had to leave our shelter at Place Saint-Méry. The path that led us to this convent was not an easy one, believe me.
Goodbye, Monseigneur.
Allez en paix, Aegis.
Allez, rompe. Abe.
I'd like to talk to you about my research. Do you have a few moments to spare for me?
Certainly, mon père. I am listening.
I've carefully collected the testimony of our companions here. Then I compared them with the observations made during my investigation of the man who calls himself Cagliostro. I came to quite the shocking conclusion. I believe I have discovered how the royal automats remain constantly in motion, like clocks that never need winding. They get their energy from the souls of the dead, Aegis. They drink from the anima essence that permeates the purgatory described by Monseigneur de la Fare. These machines feed on the dead. The greater the massacre, the deeper the river where they slake their thirst.
Is there any way to stop the bloodshed, mon père?
I believe there is always hope, Aegis. As long as I remain free to pursue my research, I will never lose faith. I keep thinking about the three Nimis. These echoes.
Mimis. Mims. Nimis. M depan tu silent.
Precisely, mon ami. And this leads me to fear the world.
What have we to fear from an alchemist who died nearly 4 centuries ago?
Not him, per se. Rather, the heretic who is exploiting his discoveries. This poses a grave danger to us all.
What do you fear, mon père?
What do I fear? Nearly 2 months ago, the king forbade anyone from setting foot inside the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, near the Hôtel de forcibly removed. They hardly even had time to save the church's sacred relics. Since then, only our Father in heaven knows what they've been doing there, hidden away from the people of Paris.
Oh dear. Flamel's tomb.
My thoughts exactly, Monseigneur. Legend has it that Flamel was buried with his lapis philosophorum.
Oh my
What
god.
is the lapis philosophorum, mon père?
The Philosopher's Stone. Where do I begin? No one knows its true nature, or even what it might look like. All that is known is that it is said to grant untold riches and eternal life to whoever possesses it. Its very existence is questioned, of course. But if it's true, just imagine what sinister purpose the king and his accomplices might find for it. We must elucidate this matter at any cost.
The Tomb of Nicholas
Where is
Flamel.
this tomb?
In the church's crypt. The priests always ensured that
Bukan Harry Potter.
disturbed, despite the mystery surrounding it. But now they're no longer there to protect it. We need to know for certain.
But how? There are automats everywhere.
Aegis,
Oui, mon père.
will you help us get to the bottom of this?
Did you not say that it was impossible to enter the church?
There is perhaps a solution. The penitent's door behind the Châtelet leads to the Quartier de l'Hôtel de Ville.
Kunci, kunci, kunci.
Opened on Good Friday, but this year I had the honor and good fortune to lead the procession.
Yeah. Yeah, kita dapat kunci. Nice.
Bye, mon père.
Terbaik. Tak cakap Imam Ahmad ni.
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
I went to the meeting point you indicated. I had an unexpected encounter there.
Get to the facts. Who did you meet there?
Madame de Polignac, the Queen's favorite. She made no secret of her reason for being in that desolate place. So now I know all about the precious cargo that is the cause of your great concern.
The children. What happened? Tell me that nothing bad has happened to them.
That remains to be determined. One thing is certain. Charlotte and the young Dauphin are missing. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men. They apparently attacked the wagon the children were hiding in.
How the hell did they know?
This ambush could not have taken place without an accomplice. You were betrayed.
A plague on Orléans and his damned informants. They have taken the children.
That still remains to be seen. It seems that the Duke's men were interrupted while carrying out their task. 3 of them lost their lives. A 4th was able to escape.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the vermin running. But what the hell haven't they reported to me yet?
Only they could tell you that.
Would you be so kind as to go and find them? The lives of these poor children hang in the balance. My hussars are stationed at Les Invalides. That's from where they were to set off for Gros Caillou.
Goodbye, Monsieur.
Veles Invalides. Ni tak silap aku ada dialog satu lagi kan.
Did you go to the hotel?
No, not.
Remember?
Oh. Ni aku dah cakap lah so.
Did you find out?
No.
Remember what Monsieur...
Goodbye. Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Rasa dah cukup buat. Dah sembang dah exhaust semua dah kosong. Oh yeah. So macam kita kena sembang dengan NPC-NPC ni lah kan untuk unlock certain quest. So side quest, banyaknya side quest. Oh dang it, ini ada tak? So kat sini dah report these findings to the Queen. Macam mana report? Oh. Her Majesty the Queen, Madame, I am enclosing a transcript of Dr. Lemonier's autopsy report. It will enlighten you as to the circumstances of your eldest son's death, as well as the culpability of your husband. By Aegis. Okay. Kita dah hantar dekat Queen. Durability 5 dah. Nak increase lagi 14. Rasa aku nak ambil elemental alchemy kot. Okay, yang ni untuk apa? Loot dengan affliction multiplier. Dengan plus armor. Oh. Ni power. Aku rasa aku stick to agility. Aku rasa boleh bagi max ni. Tengok dia punya hexagon kan. Dia macam makin ni. Aku rasa maximum adalah 20. Kita plus 2 je. Aku rasa macam tak berbaloi. Kalau plus 2. Lebih aku tambah ni. Elemental alchemy. Tambah 4% saja. Why not? Aku rasa aku teringin nak pakai weapon ni lah. Weapon of fire and ice. Basically. Dia kan ada counter attack sama macam yang ni. Cuma dia ada elemental. Impact dia lagi kau-kau Anima essence tak cukup. Kita sell. Okay. Done. Go upgrades. Weapon. Fire and ice. Smoke block satu lagi. Smoke block. Ini baton. Fan apa semua pun nanti kita pakai ke. Boleh pakai ke nanti kalau nak pakai. Sekejap. Ini beli Oh. Leather halberd. Oh, dia jual. Ini sell. Shish. And ada untuk dibeli. This window significantly increases physical damage. Increases time window for achieving rapid cooling. Ooh. Mek. 5,000 je satu. Serius lah. Mahal gila. Berkampung ingot. Key. Kita travel dulu. Sheesh. Montmartre. Go to the Aquarius of Montmartre. Kita settle dulu mission-mission yang ada ni. Last city dulu. Investigate ada Hotel de Masiak dengan enter the class from... Okay, sekejap. Yang ni... Vitriol, examine the iron safe in Tuileries. Okay, yang ni pula. Find the riders. Inspect Aegis Saint-Marie. Kita pergi sini dulu. Tuileries. Tengok dah 23 minit. Kita sembangnya banyak tadi. Oh, dang. Banyak sembang lah episod ni. Tapi tu lah macam pelik kan. Yang banyak berbincang apa semua. Semua lelaki-lelaki apa semua kan. Yang nak kata itulah sebab patung ni bukan memanglah seorang ada perempuan kan. Dengan dia punya figure ataupun bentuk badan dia macam perempuan. Tapi dia tak ada jantina. So nak consider apa ni? Dia nak consider perempuan juga kah?
Here I am at an impasse. Should I go to the Tuileries to examine the safe? There may be a way to force it open.
Oh.
I could also go back to Les Invalides. and search the area around the church where Madame Necker was last seen. I can get to the Tuileries Palace via the Louvre. Then I should be able to enter it through the courtyard.
Oh, ni kunci yang bawah tu aku ingat lah. Sekejap. Atas ni kan? Showing. Ada apa kat bawah tu? Macam ada dua. Selalu satu lah. Ni pada 2 ekor ni macam mana seekor lagi mai? Reserve. Lady Macbeth fans. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. Macam style. Flying diggers. Centered within flying towards the target. Aku tak apa suka sangat lah fan dalam game ni. I don't know lah. Cast of vitriol. Give the vitriol to Monsieur Lavoisier. Louvre apartment. Swing. Let's go. Atas. Okay. Ada 2 ekor kat dalam ni. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait lah. Okay, sorry, phone berbunyi-bunyi tadi. Aku tak tahu siapa dia. I mean, it's not calling lah. Macam Instagram punya call kot. It's annoying. Sekejap, dari mana tadi? Dah tu, okay. Tiba-tiba ramai kat sini. Serius lah. Oh. Kita try. Aku lemah sikit dengan ni, tapi tak apa. Oh my god. Macam damage tak banyak je. Macam mana aku nak bagi elemen punya damage? Oh, ambil kau. Oh, kalau aku pukul dia elemen tinggi naik lah, kan? Oh my god. Aku macam menyesal pula tambah alchemical sebab aku tengok alchemical dia naikkan aku punya ni je. Macam naikkan aku punya chemical resistance je. Aku tak tahu lah, nanti kita try dulu. Tak tahu, for some reason aku rasa macam damage tak banyak sangat. Atas tu lah. Itulah naik kot ni. Oh, jap. Aku serang tak naik ya? What a bomb. Tak boleh suka sangat. Itu fire and ice. Bila fire and ice, I thought, you know, bila kita serang dia ada elemen-elemen tu lah.
The lock wasn't forced. Whoever opened it had the key. Monsieur Necker's bonds are still there. There's something engraved on it. H.G. Riquetti. Comte de Mirabeau. Whoever broke into this safe left behind the most valuable thing in it. This doesn't make sense.
Mirabeau adalah jahat rupanya. Tu pelik bila ni boleh belah lagu tu je. Sekejap. Apa tu? Confront the Comte de Mirabeau. Macam mana nak pergi kat dia? Jalan je lah. Situ dia. Mak kau. A showing. Lupa pula. A swing. Hihi. Oh, Mirabon dekat sini lah kan kita jumpa. Yeah, betul. Asyik baik aku bawa up satu. Tengok ada. Oh, dia ada special move damage. Tu dah. Special move damage aku je yang ada. God dang it. Sekejap. Tengok equipment sikit. Okay, macam ni. Why not kita tukar weapon ataupun equipment kita ni ke asal dia macam ada dua line putih tu. Ini ada alchemy affinity kan. Kita pakai ni kan. Special move damage 39. RAM 150. Dia ada special move damage saja benda tu. Why not? Kita biar je lah. Yang secondary weapon kan. Pure damage dengan counter attack. Okay. Thank you so much guys yang mana-mana tengok tadi punya video gameplay of Steelrising. Of course nanti tadi akan buat walkthrough more padat sikit lah video tu. Macam information macam mana nak pergi satu tempat ke satu tempat, skipping dialog semua, and take macam mana nak cari barang apa semua tu je lah. Tapi tu lah barang-barang yang kita jumpa dekat mayat dekat apa tu kan tak apa penting sangat ke dia orang. Tak semua yang penting lah. Yang penting cuma dia ada highlight colour lain kan. Tapi tak apalah, kita try lah juga buat formula macam tu. Apa-apa kita jumpa next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and bye.